Businesses for long have faced two types of disruptions: the unprecedented and the unpredictable ones, such as the COVID and the Fukushima disaster. The second are the known disruptions, such as climate change, which happens over a longer period of time, technological changes, which evolve over a period of time, which new business models will thrive and which will falter. PwC's 2025 surveys says that 57% of executives believe that they are not able to decide fast enough. And another 45% say that uncertainty is already impacting their profits. Cultivating resilience is now considered to be a critical strategic differentiator. Traditional strategy creation approaches, which focus on near term risks, connecting them to the long term goals, are no more sufficient in today's volatile market. However, even the most resilient strategies can falter if they are not designed to withstand change. This is where resilience comes into play. Resilient strategies have three qualities. One, flexibility. Strategies must allow for pivot as market and technical conditions change. Second, diversification. Reduce dependence on one market, one customer, or one product. Third, proactivity. That requires a systematic horizon scanning for risks and opportunities and embedding those into your planning. Let's look at some of the values, tools, and approaches for resilient planning. Successful companies don't just build for most likely scenarios or most likely outcomes, but they also build for low probability, high impact scenarios or the corner case scenarios. Number two, stress testing. Organizations are more and more testing their strategies for stress, which means a sudden drop in demand, supply chain disruption, or a sudden entrance of a new competitor with a new business model. Number three, agile execution. Short planning cycles. Take the inputs from the market and put it into your strategies as and when new information comes or market conditions change. Fourth, balanced portfolio. Research confirms that the importance of spreading your investments across core products, innovations, and future opportunities, so that disruption in one or a shock in one doesn't derail your rest of the strategy. Restaurant was a prime example. They moved very quickly from in-dining experience to delivery at home or cloud kitchen. That helped them survive during that whole phase of lockdowns. The supply chains, which had been dependent on one country or one supplier, diversified pretty quickly. Let us take some real life examples. During the COVID disruption, companies that survived were able to adapt their strategies very quickly to the new scenario. A good example is Unilever. Unilever utilizes scenario planning to mitigate supply chain risks or climate related risks. Another example is Microsoft. Microsoft rapidly moved from a software licensing model to a subscription based and had a crowd centric approach in line with what they saw in the market and the consumer behavior. Many more recorded and unrecorded examples can be seen in real life. Addressing some practical questions during the strategy build, such as, are we too dependent on a single customer, product, or market? Do we have a plan B if our primary strategy fails? How quickly can we reallocate resources when conditions shift? Goes a long way in testing the resilience of your strategy. Resilient organizations don't just bounce back, they bounce forward, utilizing the disruptions to refocus and accelerate growth, says McKinsey. In the next episode, we will look at how to measure what matters, the matrix that tells you whether your strategy is working or not. Till the next time, this is Anurag.